Hi, this is another video from Online Mentor Network. Just to recap, if you haven't watched any of our videos yet, we've subscribed with a financial guru who's been trading for over the last 15 years, and he's partnered up with us for over the next 12 months to see if we can be one of his proteges and see how well we do in trading alongside with him. Today's video is just about an excerpt from part of the documents, one of the documents that explains what the strategy is and um, what our financial guru uses in order to place trades and to earn a substantial income, um, and what we'll be following. So this is just one of the slides from the long-term financial training guide. Just to give you a bit of a snippet of what you'll be getting if you purchase this trading strategy and the stock tips, which is a monthly subscription. So without further ado, we'll just look at the multi-strategy approach that this financial guru advises or recommends um, or suggests. The first box here is about trend following. Um, and what that means is always trading, which I'm sure you heard of, with the trend. And that's backed up by really using technical indicators and moving averages, and of which we made another video about. First of all, we've got a short-term moving average, and that's where the 21 days over the 6 days where those moving averages cross over. Those trades tend to last for around a few weeks. They're short-term trades. They're a lot more well. They perform better on volatile markets. Um, there are a higher number of those trades as you would expect, but they're not as reliable. So it all depends on your trading approach and how you want to do things. Second point on the trend following is the medium term trends, and that's signified by the 150 moving average, and it's the 150/16. So where the 16 moving average crosses above the 150, that's a medium term, and that typically lasts for a few months. This is probably one of the more reliable indicators. You'll have less of them, obviously, but like I say, they'll be a lot more reliable. And finally, leading on to the long-term trends, which are the most reliable, but they're least frequent, but you often will do well with them. And that's a 377 over 100 moving average. So that's the first strategy, if you like, and it's about trend following. We've got another video on moving averages that actually goes through a popular charting tool. It's ShareScope. You don't have to use it. If you do use it and you buy it through us, you obviously get a month free, and we get a nice little bonus as well. But this is just explaining the types of trends and how you can actually do that, and that's in that other video I mentioned. And the trends just explain the moving averages work over typically faster moving markets, but over a variety of stocks, commodities. Forex we don't do as much, but they will work over indices and work well with seasonality. What we mean by seasonality is that throughout the year you'll have typical trends of how the markets move. So, for example, around the Christmas time, we have the Santa rally. Around April, you typically see stocks do very badly. Now, we will create another video on seasonality in itself because it's a subject alone. Moving on to the special situations, what our financial guru has found is that over the years, he's made a significant amount of profit from spin-offs, takeover, mergers, acquisitions, and restructuring. And the reason why this is so beneficial is that if you can imagine a spin-off, you've got a big company that is, doing really well, but the bigger you get, the harder it is for you to organise yourselves and keep efficient. So typically, from that big company, a smaller arm will get spun off into a second company. But if you can imagine that second company, it's not brand new to the market. It's taking all of the knowledge and all the information, the working ways and the resources of the larger company it's spun off from. As the company is small, you will find that there are some scenarios where a spin-off gets taken over by another big monster company, or it could be just a small company that gets eaten up by a takeover. And similar outcomes from that are mergers and acquisitions and restructuring, all around the same sort of idea. But the point is that the second type of strategy that you'll be following, if you follow with our financial guru, is this what we call a special situations box here in the middle, and you will get the actual companies that he's advising to get involved with. And the third type of strategy or the approach is we tend to move contra trend. So what he's found is that there are certain indicators out there that if you do the opposite of, you will benefit. What he's found is that when particularly IG market clients are saying to go one way, you'll typically go the opposite. I mean, it comes from the fundamental understanding that wherever there's a buyer, there's a seller, or wherever there's a winner, there's got to be a loser, and you want to stay on the winning side. And he's got some really good contra trends to look out for, so that if you make a decision, you go and you check the contra trend, and hopefully it's doing the opposite of what you're thinking. And these are given to you also as part of the trading package. So didn't want this video to be too long, but that's in a snapshot the idea of the types of strategies that will be used with this financial mentor. You've probably come across some of these, but you know what you'll get with this are actual examples of actual stocks that you can get involved in, and follow along. Anyway, you can find more at onlinementornetwork.com, so please go have a look and see what you think. Thanks.